Hey YouTube, what's up? It's your boy the Bicycle Ninja here, and it's halfway decent morning here in California, and I have some good news to report. Um, if you guys remember the bike I was riding, the black one, the black Huffy, the vintage Huffy, it's been my brother claimed it was his, and uh, I didn't want any more grief from my brother because he's already a huge pain in my butt. So I said, fine, if you want it back, just take it, dude. Here you go. And I cleaned it up for him, and I gave it right back to him. It kind of broke my heart because I love that old Huffy. I rode it for like 10 years, and it served me well. So I gave him the bike back, and I was like, dang, now what? I need another bike. Well, I got my meager paycheck. I make like $50 a week, and I was just kind of searching all around the internet for a bike. Okay, my stupid camera turned off, so let's try that again, huh? Here's my new bike. It is a early 90s giant iguana. Isn't she a beauty? Red and yellow. Better see. It's good. They put old. Hey guys, it's your boy Dave, the Bicycle Ninja here, and I got some great news today. A couple days ago, I picked up this gem I found on Craigslist. I think it's a first run giant iguana. I'm not exactly sure what run it is, but it's definitely from the 90s. It's a gorgeous giant iguana. I've always wanted a giant, and this one is just awesome. I saw it on Craigslist and I had to have it. My other bike, the Huffy, my brother was claiming it was his, and I had to give it back to him, so it broke my heart, but I gave it back to him. But I rode that Huffy for like 10 years, with no problems. It was a great bike, but this is a great bike too. We got a vintage freaking giant iguana, red and yellow, in great shape. This one actually has reflectors on it, which is nice. It has Beach Cruiser street tires on it, which is also great. I don't know how the guy knew I mostly ride in the street, but there it is. It's got a Velo seat. It's got Atlas cranks, steel pedals. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous bike. I mean, if you guys know me, you know I love vintage stuff. And I love vintage bikes. In the 90s, 80s, and 90s, bikes. I love them. I originally had my eye on a Trek road bike because I kind of wanted to get back into road biking just because it's faster, and so the price was a little high for the road bike, but it was just right for this one. So I'm pretty stoked on it. I already field tested it. I have to make a few more adjustments. I'm going to need a longer stem and a maybe some riser handlebars to set it up where I like it. But she's pretty much dialed in how I like her, and she's a beaut. I mean, she's got old Diacomp XCM components. Look at these thumb shifters, the Celu shift, and it shifts so clean. The brakes work front and back. Actually, it's front and back brakes, which is something the Huffy never had. So give you a look at the brakes. Some beefy brake pads, It's just like, this thing was like top of the line back in like 93 or 95. And it's still a great bike. I mean, she's a beauty. And for my purposes, she'll do just great. So, let's see. look at the shifter here. There we go. Look at that setup. Clean, clean, clean. You guys can see that. Old XCM shifter. Real nice. Works great. So, like I said, I've already field tested the bike. I rode it a few miles and I just love it. So, let me know what you guys think of Bicycle Ninja's new bike. I'm certainly stoked on it. And let me know if it's a first run. I think it is a first run, but I don't know for sure. But I'd say by the looks and feel of it, it is a first run. But it's definitely a really cool, rare-ish vintage bike. And it rides great. I totally love it. It's a lot faster and lighter than the old Huffy. So I am going to get a rack and maybe some saddlebags on the back because, you know, it's a work bike. But all in all, it's pretty cool. I'm going to take her for a good ride right now. We're going to go get some groceries, which is going to be tricky because there's no rack. So I'm just going to have to manhandle it today. But next payday, I'll get a rear rack and maybe some bags or something. I don't know. I'll figure something out. But there she is. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.